Welcome back to another video. We have a lot to cover. We have some new WTA action this week. We have a WTA 250 in Hong Kong. We have another WTA 250 in Seoul, South Korea, and a WTA 500 event in Zhengzhou, China. And the men are still battling it out in Shanghai. It's an ATP Masters 1000 event. And let's take a look at some of the withdrawals of the tournament at some of these WTA events. Down in Zhengzhou, there's been a lot of withdrawals from the tournament. Belinda Bencic has withdrew from the tournament as well as Jennifer Brady. Coco Gauff is not playing as well. Madison Keys is not playing. We haven't seen her the whole Asian swing. Karolina Muchova, Elena Rybakina, and Marketa Vondrousova are all not playing in Zhengzhou this week. In Hong Kong, Marta Kostyuk has withdrew from the tournament as well as Linda Noskova. Anastasia Potapova is not playing as well. Meyer Sharif and Sloane Stephens are all not playing in Hong Kong. And in Seoul, we have a lot of withdrawals too. Ernia Camelia Begu, Margarita Betova, Kimberly Burrell, Anna Kalinskaya, Teresa Martinkova, Diane Perry, Bernarda Pera, and Wafan Yang. And Yafan Wang are all not playing this week in Seoul. Let's take a look at some of these matchups here. Starting off, round of 32 matchup, Petra Martic taking on Magda Linette. This can be a very tough matchup here for both of these players, but I'm thinking Magda Linette here gets the upper edge in 3 sets. But Petra Martic is a very strong player. Almost defeated Coco Gauff last week in Beijing. Lin Zhu taking on the qualifier, Laura Siegemund from Germany. I'm going Lin Zhu here in straight sets. Tamara Koshpach, a lucky loser, taking on the wild card Bai from China, and Elisabetta Cocciaretto taking on the 8th seed Daria Kasatkina. I'm going Daria Kasatkina here in straight sets. More matchups here down in Zhengzhou. Veronika Kudermetova taking on Zvera Zvonareva, an all-Russian matchup here, but I believe this will go to Veronika Kudermetova here in straight sets. This is a player right now who has a ton of confidence right now and is playing her A game. Ludmila Samsonova here, surprised she's playing this week, taking on Tatiana Maria, the finalist at the China Open. And these two recently met in Tokyo, and Ludmila Samsonova took her in straight sets, and Ludmila Samsonova here is going to take her again in straight sets down in Zhengzhou. Let's take a look at some matchups in Hong Kong now. Mira Andreeva, the Russian player, taking on the Ukrainian player, Diana Yastremska. These two are not going to shake hands after the match, and I'm going Mira Andreeva here in straight sets. This is a player who's super young that right now has a ton of confidence, especially after her week in Beijing last week. Priscilla Han, have not seen her at all, really, on the WTA Tour this year, but it's good she's playing this week. She's playing a wild card from Hong Kong, Chong, and I'm going to go Priscilla Han here in straight sets. It's a tough matchup here. Victoria Azarenka here taking on the lefty player, Leylah Fernandez here, who's known to give people trouble in the past. I'm going Azarenka here in straight sets, but this match could easily go Fernandez's way if Azarenka is not playing her best tennis. And Yingzhu Wang, seeded 4 here, playing some of the best tennis, having a great year on the WTA Tour, taking on the Russian player Alina Avenesan. I'm going Yingzhu Wang here in straight sets. More matchups here include Vavar Gracheva taking on Kamila Rakimova. Vavar Gracheva now has declared herself a French citizen, so she is no longer associated with Russia. And I'm going to go Vavar Gracheva here in 3 sets. Rakimova is a tough player, gets a ton of balls back, and really known to come back during the match. Yulia Putintseva here taking on 5 seed Anna Blinkova. Another tough matchup here. I'm going Anna Blinkova here in 3 sets. And Anastasia Pavlyuchenkova seems like she's finding her form back, taking on Yana Fett, who we have not seen on the WTA a ton this year. I'm going Anastasia Pavlyuchenkova here in straight sets. Finally, some more matchups here in Hong Kong. Yingzhu Wang taking on Katerina Siniakova. I'm going Yingzhu Wang here in 3 sets, but Siniakova here could pull the edge. Martina Trevisan, the lefty player from Italy, taking on Cristina Busca, tough player from Spain. I'm going Trevisan here in 3 sets. And Linda Fruitova, the Czech teenager, taking on Peyton Stearns, the young American player who played at the University of Texas here. I'm going Peyton Stearns here in 3 sets, but I think this is going to be a great matchup here, and Linda Fruitova definitely has a chance to pull the upset here. Now on to Seoul. 5 seed Sophia Kenin here. Seems like she's finding her form. She's taking on Zhang. I'm going Sofia Kenin here in straight sets. Jessica Pegula here taking on the Slovakian player, Victoria Huchakova. Hits the ball huge, huge ground strokes, big serve, but I'm going Jessica Pegula here in straight sets. And Ostapenko here taking on a wild card back from South Korea here. This Ostapenko's tournament. I always see her in this tournament year after year. I'm going Ostapenko here in straight sets. Nadia Podoroska taking on Ashlyn Kruger here. Two great players playing some good tennis right now. Podoroska had that good week in Ningbo, made it to the semis. I'm going Ashlyn Kruger here in three sets. This match could go 3 sets. Laura Pigossi from Brazil taking on Emma Bektas from the United States. I'm going Pigossi here in 3 sets. And Kayla Day, the lefty player from the U.S., taking on the very consistent Marie Buskova from the Czech Republic here. This is a player who gets a ton of balls back and is going to force you to make the errors here. And I think Marie Buskova is going to win this matchup here in straight sets. Now on to Shanghai. We had some upsets yesterday where Diego Schwartzman took down Fritz in 3 sets. Huge win for Schwartzman here after he's having a really bad season and he's ranked outside the top 100. Ugo Humbert also got the best of Stefanos Tsitsipas in 3 sets, as Tsitsipas seems to struggle on the Asian swing. But let's take a look at some of these matchups here. Casper Ruud taking on a red-hot Fabian Marozsan. Marozsan took down De Minaur, took down Lajovic. I'm going Casper Ruud here in straight sets, though. Casper Ruud's been playing some great tennis. Took down Eubanks in the previous round in straight sets. Francisco Cerundolo here, seeded 20, taking on Sebi Korda. Sebi Korda coming off a win off Medvedev. I'm going Sebi Korda here in 3 sets. It's a big matchup here. I say this is the match of the day here. Jannik Sinner, winner of the China Open in Beijing, taking on a red-hot Ben Shelton, seeded 19 here. I'm going Jannik Sinner here in 3 sets, but Shelton could definitely pull the edge in this matchup here. And another tough matchup here. Hubie Hurkacz, seeded 16 here, taking on Shanghai home native Zhengzhou. Seems like this is his home tournament. He's playing his best tennis. I'm going Hubie Hurkacz here in straight sets, but the crowd is definitely going to be behind Zhengzhou in this matchup. Well, there you have it. Those are my predictions for WTA Zhengzhou, Seoul, Hong Kong, and the ATP Masters 1000 in Shanghai. We'll see you in the next video.